Hey everybody, Sherry Ferguson here with the Portland Chamber of Commerce, and we're actually here at our office. Mayor, who are we spotlighting today?
Hey, today we're talking about Edward Jones Investments right here on Main Street in the city of Portland. So introduce yourself and talk to us about some of the things that goes on there.
All right. My name is Brandon Murphy. I'm a financial advisor at Edward Jones, as the mayor said, right here on Main Street in Portland. What we do at Edward Jones, most people have that question. Investments is pretty broad statement. And so what we do is we identify what's most important to you, build a tailored solution specific to you, and then partner with you for life to help keep you on track. That starts with understanding what your goals are, where you want to be in life.
Well, a lot of times people think that, I have to have a lot of money to invest. And so sometimes you got to start somewhere. And so what do you advise us on something like that?
That's right. We all had to start somewhere. That's a fact. And so here at Edward Jones, what we look at, 401ks, if you've been in a business for a while, you're probably familiar with a 401k. You have that option, maybe a 457, a 403b. Maybe you left an employer and you have that plan out there. You can roll that over to us at Edward Jones into a traditional IRA. Roth IRA option we have as well. So we work with those. Then we work with you towards your goals. If your children want to go to college, we have college funding. But it's, again, back to understanding what that goal is for you so that we can help you get there. And we'll show you how to get there.
So that's one of the important things. And so you were talking to us about partnering with people for life and walking with them. And so if they're trying to figure out maybe what is my goal, or when do I want to retire, or what about my kids' college fund? So all those questions can be answered by coming to you and sitting down, having those conversations and saying, here's where I'm at. I've kind of got this. I don't know what to do with it next. You can answer those questions, right?
Yes, sir. That's right. And in that process, there's never any cost for us to sit down. A lot of people think that just having a conversation is going to charge a fee, and we don't do that at Edward Jones. We don't believe in that. We believe in having your best interest at heart. And so whenever you come in, we'll sit down, we'll talk about it, and we'll just figure out where you are and where you would like to be. And then everybody has the question, can I get there? We're going to answer that question.
Well, and as your life changes too, as you get married, as you add children, as you become a grandparent and different things, there are different goals, and your goals may shift a little bit, and you're going to kind of monitor that and stay on top of it and make sure that they can. Because I may decide I want to retire at 55, and if David's not going to let me do that, but if I wanted to do that, there's a way to get there.
That's right, and we have to meet annually in every account, and then we reshift on those goals. So we're going to look at them every year, and so that's going to change, exactly. We have children, our lives get different. Maybe we pay off our mortgage and we decide we have a little extra funding to do something with. We start looking at some of those options. Maybe you have a beach house in your future. We need to start planning for that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about any beach house for me, but I'm past the 55, so that didn't work out for my retirement. But I do know that they'll reach out to you each annually and making sure, say, let's just review what you've got going on. And so I appreciate them doing that. But I know a lot of folks are out there, hey, I've worked with a company maybe 10, 15, 30 years, and I've been investing in that 401k or that 403b, depending on what it is. And now I'm wondering, I'm leaving that company, what do I do with that? And so they can come to you and talk to you about make some adjustments and do that as well, because most of us are just not well versed when it comes to investments, and we count on professionals to guide us in that. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That is correct. So you would just come in, bring your statement with you. We'll take a look at it, and we'll start to put together a plan. Maybe you leave it there. There's options for you. If you leave it, maybe you move it. Maybe you're rolling into a different account, or maybe, at your stage in life, it's time for you to take it and do something else. So, again, all based off of what your goals are and specific to you. So we'll look at that. We'll figure out what those numbers look like for you, and then we'll put together a plan.
That's good stuff. Just once again, Sherry, here we are in the city of Portland. Why do you have to go anywhere else? You can have your investments taken care of. You can have your questions answered. Edward Jones Investments right here in the center of Portland, Tennessee on Main Street. Come see these guys.